Due to an upgrade in one of its cheese lines, Murray-Goulburn Cooperative Company Limited is making available an APV pre-press unit for immediate sale. The manufacturer of the equipment, APV, has a very strong reputation in the European hard cheese market and has a great deal of experience in cheese production technology, equipment and the process involved. This plant is designed for the final pressing of cheeses with the dimensions of 280 by 360 by 90 millimeters in double moulds. This is the production course in the OPD pre-press vat. Whey is supplied to the pre-press through the curd wagon. Once the whey level is approximately 40 millimeters above the draining belt, there is enough whey in the pre-press to prevent intermixture of air in the curd at curd filling. Should more whey be pumped into the pre-press, extra whey is pumped from the pre-press to the whey tank. Simultaneously, the draining belt is started automatically in the curd filling position. In this phase, the draining belt may emit possible air blisters that may stick to the draining belt. Curd is supplied and distributed in the pressing vat by means of the automatic curd distributor. When curd has been distributed via the automatic curd distributor, it may be necessary to even out curd into the pressing vat corners, as some curd may be missing here. When curd has been supplied and distributed in the pre-pressing vat, cheese mass is pressed together into one block. Later, this may be divided into appropriate pieces to be final pressed. The pre-pressing takes place utilising a large automatic pressing plate that is lowered into the vat. The pre-pressing will proceed in 4 steps. These steps are adjustable subject to time and pressure. When the pre-pressing has ended, the pressing plate is raised to the top position. Should a higher degree of accuracy be required on the final cheese weight, a laser measuring system is applied to measure the cheese curd surface. An arithmetic program receives information from the laser system on the cheese curd height and converts the information to differentiated cutting lengths. Once cheese mass has been transported 1 cut ahead, it's possible to place the pushing plate behind the cheese mass. The pushing plate is installed manually. The pushing plate is located on the draining belt by 2 stainless steel pins on the pushing plate. This plate supports the cheese, preventing any flow out. The OPD pre-press provides 6 cheese blocks at a time. 2 of these cheese blocks are led by filling unit double gripping heads to a double mould, at which stage the lids will be placed on. In the mould stacker, 1 double mould is placed on top of the following mould. Once the pressing tube is filled, pressing starts. After pressing, the moulds are pushed out from the discharge conveyor and moved into the destacker. Then the lid remover, where the lids are removed from the moulds. The lids are then pushed into the washing machine and the double mould is pushed into the mould turner via a ratchet drive. When the double mould is upside down, it is pushed forward into the blowing off device, allowing cheese to be blown out by high pressure. Once the mould is emptied, it is pushed into the washing machine. Cheeses are now placed onto an elevator plate, lowered, pushed onto a cheese belt which transports them to the salting part of the process. Once the mould and lid have been through the 3 washing processes, the mould is turned upside down and led to the mould filler, and the lid to the lid filler. The plant is equipped with a mould magazine which contains the entire set of moulds. The cleaned moulds and lids are pulled into the mould magazine via a ratchet drive. Plant cleaning is both automatic and manual. The closed sections of the infeed and discharge conveyors, the pressing tubes and washing machines are connected to the external CIP plant. All other sections are cleaned manually. Should deep brining of the cheese be required, Murray Goulburn has available 6 stainless steel brining cages complete with lifting cables and pulleys.